welcome to my heatwave vlog, by the way, guys. Good to have you here. I am in a river somewhere near Tewkesbury. Earlier today we were already wild swimming in a forest near Stroud somewhere. We found a nice lake. So we're here today again, later again in the same day, to have our second wild swim of the day. It's been hot today, it was like 32 degrees. So we've come here to cool off just before the end of the day, and then tomorrow I think we're gonna head back to the forest and have another little swim. So that's what today's vlog is all about. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Give this video a like if you've enjoyed it, or if you do enjoy it as it goes on. We're right at the start here. And yeah, welcome to a sunny vlog where I'm mostly going to be trying to stay cool. And here we are, it is the following day. It's heat wave day here in the UK today. Today the temperature here in the UK is apparently hotter than the Sahara Desert, according to the front page of The Sun. You can't always trust what The Sun says, but today the sun in the sky is saying that it's hot. So we're going down to the lake that I mentioned yesterday. I didn't video anything there yesterday, so I didn't have my camera with me. But I brought the GoPro today and we're gonna go for another little swim in the lake, cool off. I've parked up pretty close to the lake because we went on a hike yesterday through all these fields where we are now. But I didn't want to do the hike today because it's so hot. So we thought we'd park up closer to the lake, head down, have a bit of a day in the sun. We've got sun cream, we've got Greek lamb pita breads, we've got some snacks, we've got loads of water, we've got one can of lemonade that was in the fridge. We've got it all, and we've got our swimming stuff. That's the most important thing, and the GoPro, which I haven't really used much in the water before. So yeah, we're making the most of the sun today. We're not going to sit in the flat and sit in front of a fan all day, even though that was my original plan. It was so hot this morning, I was like, I don't know if I can be bothered. But actually, I'm so glad we're out because it is very, very pleasant. It's only midday, so it's not really, really hot at the moment. I think it's going to get hotter, but let's get down and have a dip. Joe, what? We have got this lake to ourselves. Oh my God. There is no one here. Oh, the dream. How has this happened? Oh my goodness. Hottest day in UK. I know, yeah, we were talking about the Lido. We were thinking, imagine how busy the Lido in Cheltenham will be today. We have, instead of the Lido, I can do one better. We got that to ourselves. There is not a soul here. When we came yesterday, which was a Sunday afternoon, it was a lot busier than this. There were people here having barbecue and swimming and just chilling and stuff. But today, just us. Oh no, we're not alone. We've got one croc, the remnants of yesterday's fun. There it is. Look at that, guys, eh? All to ourselves. Can you believe it? Oh yeah, we're in. Look how clear it is. I'm gonna kick it all up now though, aren't I? And there we go, guys, look at that. Lake to ourselves, not a soul in sight, and the perfect dipping pool. Oh yeah, the only downside to this is when I go underwater, it's quite murky, because once you get in, you just kick up all the mud and stuff, so you can't really get the cool underwater shots with the GoPro, but it's okay. It's a price I'm willing to pay to come somewhere so refreshing. When we came here yesterday, I was tempted not to, I almost didn't get in. I was like, nah, I don't know if I want to, but then we saw some little kids jumping in off the side, or getting in off the side, and I thought if they can do it, I should really. So here I am. I get back again on day 2 for another swim. But oh my word, it's just so pleasant. Honestly, my favourite place to come for a little swim now. I think Joe's in. There she is, in a rubber ring. Joe's obsessed. If you know anything about Joe, there's one thing she's obsessed with. It's cheap inflatables. So she's back there. I'm at the time of her life. I'm not too bothered about the inflatable life. I'm more about the sort of, just like this, it's the floating around life.
We don't need plans or a fancy agenda. Well, let's just see where it goes. We got no care for the way people stare at the dust and the dirt on our clothes. Hey, my friend, we'll never say
got the biggest water bottle ever today. I wanted to get rid of this water bottle recently because Joe got it and we never use it. But Joe said it'd be useful for the summer. So we kept it for the summer. And she was right. You're right about that. You're right about the inflatable. What have we got for lunch here? What have we got?
Lamb, salad, feta, tomatoes.
It's like a sort of Greek flatbread with lamb in it, isn't it? And mint yogurt and stuff. It's actually yesterday's leftovers, but
Yummy.
very Greek and perfect for the lovely setting we've got here. Also got a couple of oranges placed conveniently between my legs. And potentially the best crisps I've ever had. What's It's Crunchy Flaming Hot. They don't do them in every supermarket, but if you see them, get them, you won't regret it.
Ash is good at cooking.
Ash is good at cooking. Look at that. You couldn't get a fresher flatbread if you tried. Perfect for today. Have you had a crisp yet? I'm going to go for one. Oh, 11 out of 10 on a day like today. I'm even going to take my glasses off so I don't have tan lines on my face. This is how we're spending our Great Britain heatwave disaster that everyone's been talking about. It's not much of a disaster, is it? I mean, look, you know, there's two people sat on the other side of the lake. Joe and me have left the swimming spot because we thought we'd come over here and get some sun. The swimming spot was in some shade, so we'll come over to this side to have our lunch, get a bit of sun for an hour or so. We'll probably go back in. But yeah, this is just turning out to be a perfect day so far. We're getting into cold oranges in the heat at the moment. We put them in the fridge. Wonder if you put them in the freezer. No. That'd be too much, wouldn't it? Put them in the fridge, let them go chilled. And these actually stayed pretty cold. Oh, did you see that? There was a fish jumped up. Hey, there we go. We've got one final little treat in the bag. A classic Mr. Freeze Jubbly, strawberry flavour. Oh no, Joe, I've got some on my leg. The wasps are going to be all over me. I've already got a fly on my foot. Look, there he is. He smelt the strawberry juice. Is it still cold at least, Joe?
Yeah.
That'll do, that'll be all right.
Drink the juice.
Yeah, that'll be all right.
There.
Here it is. Down the hatch. Oh, it's lovely.
Like a slushy.
Very refreshing. It's like a slushy. I agree though. I spilt a lot of strawberry juice on myself. Probably need to go in a minute and have a swim, wash it all off. Otherwise we're going to be swarmed by the masses of wasps. Listen, by the way, listen carefully. Can you hear all the sort of insecty noises? We are just sat literally on the edge of a footpath because it was a spot where the sun was. But proper, you know, I'm sure it's a man-made lake obviously, but nice to be in the middle of nowhere, hardly any people around. We live in the centre of Gloucester, so there's people everywhere, cars going past, sirens, etc. But you know, 20-minute drive and you can come somewhere like this and just kind of switch off from it all. It's lovely, can't beat it. We've come back over from the picnic spot to have another swim. I'm not going to tell you where we are because I don't want to make this too easy for you to find. You know, it's a bit of a local gem. I don't want to oversell it on the internet and then all of a sudden there's like, you know, a cafe here and some ice cream vans and stuff, you know. So if you want to find it, you'll find it. You'll find it. If you want it bad enough, you'll find it. We're not far from Gloucester, 20 minutes or so from Gloucester, I would say, in a lake. So happy hunting. We've managed to secure the bench spot now. Thought you might like to see the update. The solo yellow croc is still here, sunbathing. This croc was white, but it's been dyed by the sun. That's obviously not true. It's just a yellow croc. That was just a sun joke that I made.
It would be yellow and dyed by the sun white, actually.
Would it?
Because the sun would take away the colour and take away the colour.
True. Like if you leave, you know, when you're in your car and you do a parking ticket and you put it on the dash and it slips down and then months later it's like all faded away. So we've been here for the majority of the day and we've seen, there were two people sat literally here where we are now. And there's two people sat up that way with their little baby, and other than that it's just them and us. So there's been no one walking through, none of that. But there's been a lot of, like on the news, they've been saying about how you know, it's so hot today, 37 degrees. Close your windows and your doors at the hottest part of the day because it's going to be so hot that you can't even, you know, survive inside your home. But so we just decided we're going to come out, and so that's what we've done. And yeah, I love it, honestly. This is now one of my favourite places, I think, and with it being so close to home, it's just a real treat, you know. So if we ever get this kind of heat wave again, highly recommend. A lake day. Have yourself a little lake day.
Sitting by the fireside, really feeling that I like every little time that I get a chance to close my eyes. If you're gonna make it soon, maybe we could get our room, but I need some rest from gloom. Otherwise I
Tell you what guys, all this walking, it's made me thirsty. There we go, we've hiked back to the car, driven to the nearest pub for one of these. Well earned. Cheers.
Look me in the eyes right now, run away with me, or to a place that you thought you never really see. You'd be looking funny when you're living so free.